Thank you for allowing to speak to NTV, Lord Popat. And this is Uganda, your country of birth. You're welcome. You may say, how are you to the viewers?
How are you? In fact, I'm back into the country that I was born in, of which I'm very proud. I can say my heart is always here, and I'm delighted to be our Prime Minister's Trade Envoy covering Uganda. So that's a real privilege and honor for me to be in this great country again.
A lot of work has been done in as far as the Africa Continental Free Trade Area is concerned. And, there's a lot of messages of how the market is now open and Ugandans and other East Africans are actually being encouraged to start trading. And you well know that there are huge challenges. Countries have a lot of requirements, standards, protectionist tendencies, etc. being put ahead of free trade. And you've written articles about that. You've really tried to help, in terms of how Uganda, for instance, can access the Africa Continental Free Trade Area. What are your views on this, and how can Uganda harness this huge opportunity?
The most important thing of this, the large trading bloc, will be if you look at inter-area trade within Africa itself, is about 18%. We in the UK, we have about 66% in Europe. We trade our neighbors 66%. Asia is about 59%. So this shortcoming of inter-area trade, that will resolve many of it. And of course the free movement of goods and services that will help to raise economic growth in every African countries. And I strongly suggest to every African leader that this is something to look into. Last week I hosted the Secretary General of African Continental Free Trade Agreement, His Excellency Musiime. We traveled from Ghana to Musiime, and we have now made 35 million available to African Continental Free Trade Agreement to help them to achieve their objective.
There's a host of investors, looking to Africa. The last time at the Africa Investment Summit, there's a lot of interest from investors from all over the place, looking into different key sectors of the economy that they wanted to put money in. And they were showing great interest. Some of them are putting money in Namibia together with the British government, I think. What differentiates the UK government investors and other investors from other regions in the globe?
Well, firstly, Uganda is welcoming for trade investment. President Musiime is a free trader by nature, and he really wants to make it happen. He wants to welcome any country from anywhere in the world to come to Uganda. In fact, one of the stumbling block is ease of doing business in Uganda. It was ranked 146. Today it's ranked 127. And year after year, they have to improve this, and it's getting better to encourage overseas investors coming to Uganda.
Let's speak briefly about UK finance prospects in this country in the next 3 years at least.
Well, when I took this job up 6 years ago, the UK export finance was £60 million, and I told our Chancellor at the time, George Osborne, 60 million for me is loose change, is petty cash. And he raised it to 600 million. And Uganda has used up 600 billion. And now we raised it to 2.5 billion pounds. So money is key. I mean, without that, we can't do trade and investment. So our limit has gone up to 2.5 billion. But more than that, we've got the British International Investment Arm, which is the old CDC, and we support many small businesses, especially in agriculture. And we're also now partnering with Equity Bank Uganda to guarantee some of the lending that they do to small businesses.
Thank you very much for speaking to NTV, Lord Popat. We're looking forward to having you again.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much.
Great.